Mlisa was an 18-year-old with a heart full of hope and dreams. She lived in a small town surrounded by rolling hills and lush green forests. Her days were filled with school, friends, and family, but she longed for something more: love. One day, while strolling through the town's quaint streets, Mlisa met a charming stranger named Rohan. Their eyes met and sparks flew. As they talked, Mlisa discovered they shared a love for literature and music. Rohan was captivated by Mlisa's bright smile and infectious laughter. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Rohan walked Mlisa home and they exchanged numbers. Their first date was a picnic under the stars, where they shared stories and dreams. Mlisa felt seen and heard, and Rohan felt understood. Their romance blossomed with long walks, whispered secrets, and laughter-filled nights. Mlisa's heart skipped a beat whenever Rohan was near. As the seasons changed, their love grew stronger. But like all great loves, challenges arose. Rohan had to leave town for college and Mlisa stayed behind. They navigated long-distance, late-night calls and visits whenever possible. As the months passed, Mlisa and Rohan's love remained strong despite the distance. They'd talk for hours, sharing every detail of their lives. Rohan's college adventures and Mlisa's small-town escapades filled their conversations. One day, Rohan surprised Mlisa with a visit. She was overjoyed, and they spent the weekend exploring the town, holding hands and reminiscing about old times. As they sat on a hill overlooking the sunset, Rohan took Mlisa's hand and whispered, "I love you more with each passing day." Mlisa's heart fluttered. "I love you too," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. Their love faced another test when Mlisa's family faced financial struggles. Rohan, being the supportive partner he was, offered help in any way he could. Mlisa was touched by his kindness and selflessness. As graduation approached, Rohan landed a job in the city, and Mlisa began planning her future. They discussed their dreams, aspirations, and building a life together. Mlisa and Rohan's relationship continued to flourish. They'd spend hours talking about their future, from career aspirations to starting a family. Mlisa was pursuing her passion for photography, while Rohan was excelling in his corporate job. One day, Rohan surprised Mlisa with a photo shoot in the same picturesque hills where they'd shared countless memories. As the camera captured their love, Mlisa felt grateful for the journey they'd taken together. As their love grew stronger, they began making long-term plans. Rohan took Mlisa to meet his family, and they welcomed her with open arms. Mlisa's family also adored Rohan, appreciating his kind heart and dedication. Their biggest challenge came when Rohan was offered a job abroad. He had to decide between his career aspirations and staying with Mlisa. After many sleepless nights, Rohan realized he couldn't imagine a life without Mlisa. He proposed a solution. They could build a life together, exploring opportunities in their hometown or nearby cities. Mlisa was touched by his willingness to prioritize their relationship. Together they started a new chapter, blending their passions and dreams. Mlisa's photography flourished, and Rohan found success in his local endeavors. Mlisa and Rohan's life together was a beautiful blend of love, laughter, and adventure. They traveled, explored new places, and built a cozy home filled with memories. Mlisa's photography career took off, with exhibitions and clients from all over. Rohan supported her every step, often accompanying her to shoots and marveling at her talent. Their love continued to grow, and they found joy in the little things, cooking together, watching sunsets, and sharing stories. One day, Mlisa received an offer to showcase her work in a prominent gallery. She was overjoyed but nervous. Rohan encouraged her to take the leap, offering to help with the preparations. The exhibition was a huge success, with art enthusiasts and collectors praising Mlisa's work. Rohan beamed with pride, and Mlisa felt grateful for his unwavering support. As they celebrated their success, Mlisa realized she'd found her perfect partner in Rohan. They'd built a life filled with love, trust, and mutual support. One evening, Rohan surprised Mlisa with a candlelit dinner in their backyard. The sky was painted with hues of pink and orange, and soft music filled the air. Rohan took Mlisa's hand, his eyes locked on hers. "Mlisa, from the moment I met you, I knew you were special," he said, his voice trembling with emotion. "You light up my world in ways I never thought possible. Will you marry me?" Mlisa's heart skipped a beat as Rohan pulled out a small box, revealing a beautiful diamond ring. Tears of joy streaming down her face, Mlisa nodded enthusiastically. "Yes, yes, a million times yes," she exclaimed as Rohan slid the ring onto her finger. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration of love, surrounded by family and friends. Mlisa wore a stunning gown, her hair adorned with flowers, and Rohan looked dashing in his suit. As they exchanged vows, promising to love and cherish each other, their love shone brighter than ever.